Hello, my darlings. Welcome. Strap in. Because today we are not just addressing a topic. We are performing a public dissection. We are wielding the scalpel of truth against the bloated, lazy narrative peddled by the usual suspects. Specifically, we're going to dismantle, piece by pathetic piece, the claim from a Sun panelist and one Samara who called Prince Harry, and I quote, a one-trick pony who can only do royal engagements. No wonder he's lost. A one-trick pony. What a wonderfully compact, intellectually bankrupt little phrase. It's designed to be a thought-terminating cliché. You hear it, you nod, and you don't actually engage the brain. But we, my darlings, we always engage the brain. So let's engage. First, let's examine this so-called one trick. The royal engagement. What does that even mean? To the Smaras of this world, it's a simple equation. Cut a ribbon, smile, wave, move on. But that reveals a profound ignorance of what the role actually entailed, and what Harry specifically did with it. Harry didn't just do royal engagements, he redefined them. While others were perfecting the royal wave, he was in a minefield in Angola, continuing the work of his mother to see a world free of landmines. While others were attending black tie galas, he was on the freezing streets of London with his charity Street Games, bringing sport to underprivileged kids. While the one-trick narrative was being spun, he was found in the Invictus Games, a global phenomenon that has redefined the conversation around wounded, injured and sick servicemen and women. Is that a one-trick pony? Or is that a man who identified a platform and used it to launch genuinely transformative global initiatives? The trick they accuse him of is the very foundation upon which he built a legacy of impactful, tangible change. They see the wave. We see the wavemaker. Prince Harry's service is rooted in his mother, Diana, Princess of Wales. She used the royal platform as a tool, and he continued her legacy. In 2019, he walked the same Angolan minefield she did, now a thriving community. This wasn't imitation, it was a promise kept. He drew attention to landmines, ensuring his mother's work continued. He tackled challenges facing young people, using sport to steer them from crime. He engaged with charities like Street Games, championing young potential. His most remarkable achievement was the Invictus Games, inspired by his military experience. He created an international event for wounded service personnel, requiring immense drive. The Games changed conversations around disability and mental health for veterans. This wasn't a one-trick act. It was visionary leadership. It's a legacy that will endure for generations. Calling Prince Harry's position a trick misses the point. He used his platform to reveal truths, not hide them. It was an amplifier for issues that mattered. He broke silence on mental health struggles, sharing his vulnerabilities. This gave others permission to seek help. He focused on difficult subjects like HIV/AIDS awareness. He co-founded Centre Ball, working hands-on with affected children. His trick was turning attention into action, leveraging fame for others' benefit. He spearheaded the Heads Together campaign, tackling mental health stigma. He modernized his role, connecting with people and rallying them behind causes. It was a masterclass in using privilege for purpose. Stepping back from royal duties was a shock, but not a failure. Like animals seeking new ground, Prince Harry and Meghan moved for survival. Their new life in California is a beginning, not an end. They sought financial independence, founding Archewell. They signed a Netflix deal, creating content aligned with their values. His memoir, Spare, became a bestseller, proving his voice's power. He's now a best-selling author, not just a prince. They've transitioned from media subjects to creators. They're building a new life, funding causes, and speaking unfiltered. This chapter is defined by independence and global influence. They're creating their own work and vision for the future. Prince Harry is actively building a new influential life. Criticisms persist due to fear of change. Prince Harry's journey challenges tradition, unsettling those invested in order. His independence threatens those who see duty as inherited, not chosen. Critics diminish his achievements to reassure themselves. They define duty narrowly, ignoring personal conscience. Prince Harry prioritized his family's well-being over institutional duty. His actions were a reprioritization, not abandonment. Critics attack to defend their worldview, fearing his example. They want to send a message: you can't survive outside. But Prince Harry proves them wrong, building a successful independent life. He's a living demonstration of thriving beyond the system. The narrative of Prince Harry being lost is a misreading. He's found a partner, a father devoted to his children, and a professional building a new career. His mission is clear: advocate for compassion, mental health, and equity. He's not lost, he's found his way. He's a humanitarian, producer, writer, and mental health advocate. He's shed an inherited title for earned ones. He's chosen purpose over prescribed duty. True freedom is choosing your path and living your truth. Prince Harry has navigated public opinion to find a safe harbour. So, to Samara and the Sun panelist, I say this: your critique is not just wrong, it is obsolete. It is a relic from a bygone era where a person's worth was determined by their position in a royal hierarchy. Harry and Meghan have blown that entire model to smithereens. He is not a one-trick pony. He is a veteran, a global humanitarian, a best-selling author, an award-winning producer, a mental health advocate, a husband, a father. The only thing he has truly lost is his willingness to play by your suffocating rules. And in losing those chains, he has found a freedom and a purpose that you, from your panelist's chair, can only pretend to understand. He's not lost, darlings. He's more found than he's ever been. And that, for some, is the most terrifying truth of all.